I accidentally knocked over the doll on the table, only to hear a sudden noise outside the door. But when I stepped out to check, found my only friend had left this world without any warning. Heartbroken, I attended my friend's funeral, but as soon as I stepped outside, I was mocked by a few thoughtless children.
Hey, buddy, where's Snow White? Grumpy or sleepy over there, huh?
Being only 2 meters tall, no matter where I go, I attract many strange stares. Whether I'm shopping at the supermarket or checking out at the cashier, I always face ridicule from others, but I don't get angry because I know that only inner peace and strength can help me ignore the noise from the outside world. However, the passing of my close friend still left a deep wound in my heart. Not long after, a lawyer found me and told me that my friend had left me an abandoned train station, perhaps because I had grown tired of people's cold stares and mockery. I decided to move to the old train station, although this place is sparsely populated, with only a long railway track cutting through the woods, and the house is dilapidated, lacking both electricity and water. I still find it to be a very good place to live. It is far from the hustle and bustle of the world, bringing a sense of peace to my heart. I can't remember how long it's been since I last slept so soundly. Early in the morning, I was awakened by the sound of music. When I stepped outside, I noticed a food truck parked right in front of the door. Upon hearing someone approach, the owner immediately poked his head out of the truck. The moment he saw me, a flicker of surprise flashed in his eyes, but it lasted only an instant. He then warmly began to introduce his signature coffee to me. I didn't want to engage in too much conversation with strangers, so I ordered a coffee and prepared to leave. However, the man was quite attentive. After handing me the coffee, he even introduced himself. Reluctantly, we exchanged brief introductions. I then made an excuse about going to the supermarket to buy something, hoping to avoid this overly enthusiastic man. But as soon as I stepped into the supermarket, the owner gave me a curious look. Without even asking for my consent, he took out a camera and started snapping pictures of me. However, being used to such situations, so I didn't make a fuss about it. After picking up some daily necessities, I checked out and left. I had thought that George would have left by now. Probation, given how late it was. When I walked back home, I saw his food truck still parked at the door. George immediately came over to greet me, but I firmly declined his invitation. I really enjoy moments of solitude. There is no clamor of human voices around, only the rustle of grass in the wind, the chirping of insects. However, the next day, George came to find me again. He not only brought me a cup of coffee, but even handed me a phone, saying I could contact him if needed. Just then, a customer approached the food truck. George immediately stood up and walked out, but before leaving, he left a remark that left a deep impression on me.
Hey. You're the man. You're the man.
No one has ever said such things to me before, although I've endured countless taunts in my life. I realize that George seems different from others. Even though I want to shut myself away, George keeps barging into my